FCUV. This is Focus Universal. I understand, and really quick, 13, I'm sure you're going through it too. I understand that we have a little bit of a bug calculating the percent change in the details tool. We actually have a new quoting system that should offer better latency. So, and I actually got a 15 minutes, looks to be about the time that they should be able to fix this. So should be all right there. But
I did see conference call transcripts are available.
Yes, they are. Conference call transcripts are now available on production, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that we can do with that, and we will get to that. But anyway, just looking at FCUV here, stock is popping here today, popping by over 100%. I don't have any fresh news on this at all. Looks like I've got an annual report from Tuesday, March 31st. That is the freshest thing that I have in there, but nothing new since then. 3.41% of the float is shorted with 1 day to cover on this name. On average, it only trades 30,000 shares. It is a complete ghost town. Today, we're trading 18 million shares. And the float on this one, micro, about 600K. 13, what do you think here on FCUV today?
So, I looked at this one and a couple of other ones, and I just kind of thought, maybe we're getting a little bit of a delayed reaction to some of these because we did have a shortened week last week. It was pretty much a ghost town on Thursday. So I get the sense that because there was a shorter week, there was a holiday weekend, folks weren't even around toward, as the week went on. I'm just kind of thinking that maybe there's a little bit of an angle here to where this, news is finally being, picked up by or has more eyes on it. But I'm not saying that that's the actual reason it's going. I'm just saying that I think there's a little bit more of attention being paid to it now that the market's back into a full week with traders returning. But I still don't think that's necessarily the whole news that's causing it to run. I think it could just be the fact that it's got a very low float and easy to push around. The short interest wasn't really anything of note. 3.4% 1 day to cover, not really a big deal there. The company has 1 to 2 quarters of cash. And let's see here. I was just looking at that. And I was a little bit concerned about this pattern that we've got going on here. It looks like this could be a head and shoulders pattern. Here. So if this does end up resolving lower, it's going to be a breakdown beneath, I think, 650. So that would be the support level. If we don't get a breakdown, then that would be the support level from here. It looks to me like resistance is about 765, 760, somewhere up in there, because that's where we haven't been able to recapture quite yet. It's just slightly above the VWAP.
Okay. All right, good stuff here. FCUV, as you can see on the chart here, I did mark a fair value gap. That's a long way away from here. I don't know if we're going to get back down there. Obviously, we have some of this near-term price action that's going to have to resolve first. I know we don't have a ton of data here yet, 13, but if I were to connect the bottom end of some of these wicks, we do have a possible support trend line. We'll see. No position yet for me, FCUV.